With outbreaks in all 50 states, cities across the country are now looking like ghost towns after local and federal governments have asked everyone to stay home and maintain social distancing measures for another 8 weeks.
How do you have two keyboards right here? How are you coloring this with both hands? Both hands. Not that one. When the pandemic first started, I was terrified. At the time, I was coming back from Mexico, and I didn't know if we would be able to get home.
When the pandemic first started, I was thinking, is this really happening? And I was really nervous and concerned about how long things were going to stay in that current state.
I think I immediately began thinking, how do I find a way to sort of navigate something I've never been through before? It was really challenging early on, but we quickly found that people were pretty comfortable collecting and gathering outdoors.
Being locked up in a house for days isn't good for anybody. So being able to play games outside, whether it be a Nerf gun fight or tag or just running around the house.
Being out in nature allows me to get inside of my creative side and makes me want to share that with my family and friends.
I've been trying to visit more parks or places that I hadn't been to before, whether it's going on a hike or going on a run, going kayaking, spending some time out on the water.
I definitely found it helpful to prioritize trying to get outside once a day, to center myself, to slow down, to unhook for some of the overthinking or the worry or the fear or just the overwhelm that came from each day feeling like a repeat of the day before.
For me, it's like I get stressed out, then it's like I need to walk or, find a path and just walk. Because being able to be in a different element can act very soothing.
The most memorable moments I've had outside have been the moments that are always different. It's always changing. Like you can be outside one time and experience something, and then the next time you go out, even to that same place, it's going to be a different experience.
When I'm taking a walk, it really causes me to reset and to go into this deeper reflective mode, to get that connection, to see things that I normally wouldn't see.
To watch the river flowing by or to hear the leaves blowing. It's a reminder that there are processes and systems and life happening whether I'm paying attention to it or not. And so it's this larger understanding of how it's all connected.
There's no substitute for being able to listen to birds and being able to hear rustling of leaves. It's just great that we still have nature to get some form of reprieve. And I don't know how well my sanity would have been during this pandemic without it.
I'm glad in a way that the pandemic is causing us to wake up and realize the importance of nature.
If we're gonna invest in our own well-being as individuals and as communities, we really have to make sure that we're taking care of resources that we're gonna need for a long, long time.
It makes me concerned for how are we thinking as a society, how do we use our natural resources?
It's because if we don't prioritize preserving the natural space, the green space, the trees, it's not going to be safe.
We definitely need to preserve it as much as possible so that our kids can experience what everything is outdoors. Being able to take a walk and enjoy different types of trees and different types of flowers.
Because we only have one planet. And if we don't take care of it, where are we going to go?
Kind of taking that in perspective in life as well, that why we may be going through a storm right now, looking ahead for what's to come out of that, and how can you use that to guide your future.
I've been more aware of my ability to make a difference here. I don't have to solve global warming myself, I can't, but I can have an impact on my local community.
But it's up to us, and it's up to us now to take care of it now, not just for us now, but for future generations.
Leave something for younger generations to see how big everything is, and so that they can realize that sometimes in the greater scheme of things, how small the issues that we may have are.
I just hope that out of this pandemic, that the one thing that we've realized the most is how much we impact each other, and that includes our nature and our parks. And I hope that we continue to protect and preserve these parks and these green spaces so that we have these for future years to come.